This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code Cumulus. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the extravaganza today, hot refs, ghosts, and zucchini talk. Coming up right after this.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto Meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast. to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
If you said you'd go out with me tonight, folks would ask if your head was screwed on tight. Though I'm a nice guy, most chicks would rather die than date me, for I have a face like Billy Joel. Oh, face like Billy Joel. Oh, face like Billy Joel.
For those of you who always need something extra, well, here you go. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
There was an incident yesterday in the Pittsburgh Steelers game between the Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars in Pittsburgh. Jacksonville wins the game 20-10. And the Steelers, right before halftime, they were going to kick a field goal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And to this viewer, I do not have a dog in the fight, as they say, so I'm just watching the game. And the referees, flags, offsides on the kicking team. And they say, they give a specific number, as they do in the NFL, like number 60 or whoever it was. And there's they show the replay, no movement at all on this. So my point is, it's a bad call.
Yeah.
At least it's a bad call. So the Steelers trying to get a field goal, they have to back up another 5 yards. So they went from a 54-yard field goal to like a 61-yard field goal, and they miss it. So my point is, Mike Tomlin, coach of the Steelers, starts yelling at a referee. I mean, giving it to her. Now, this is the first time that I have seen an NFL head coach yelling at one of I don't know how many female referees there are now, but there are several. And, swell. But does this make anyone else uncomfortable that the head coach of an NFL team is yelling at this? I don't know.
Weird optics, as they say.
Yeah, it doesn't look good,
Sure, but no. I mean, in a way, it's treating her equally to.
I think that would be her answer, but I don't know if I was. I'm not the coach of the Steelers for many reasons. I think I might couch my criticism if I were yelling at a female referee as opposed to another guy. Don't you think?
You've just been robbed of a.
How could you not?
I think you're yelling at the stripes more than you are the.
Yeah.
But.
You're not yelling at the butt.
It's if you yell at the butt, that's probably problematic.
Here's the problem. She was borderline hot. That's the problem.
And we do all agree that hot people do not deserve to be yelled at.
Exactly.
Unless they're being yelled at about how hot they are.
Yeah.
Hey, you're real hot!
You don't understand. You're so hot.
We'll be back later. Call back to Mr. Microphone.
We'll be back to pick you up later.
Sorry. Thank you very much. Thanks for the clarification.
So I don't know. That made me uncomfortable yesterday.
I bet it did look uncomfortable, but I'm with Tom on this. That's equal.
No, and I'm
Did
sure
the
that
Steelers win?
No, they lost 20-10, and they, I'm sure that would be her response.
Yeah,
she would say, "No, I'm out there. I'm just a referee. I'm not. Don't look at my sex. Look at my what I'm doing." And I mean, it was
but it must have been.
It was a crap call. I'll tell you that.
It'll take us a minute, won't it? I mean, a lot of.
I would like to.
Just give me a minute.
Does the content of the yelling? Was there anything of a sexual nature there?
Oh, I doubt it.
That'd be funnier.
If they had, we would have heard about that for sure. Funnier.
You're looking for a comedy angle? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. A man would have gotten it right. Something like that.
Godspeed to the first coach that said something.
Stupid.
You would be out. No, I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah. Of course you're kidding.
These days, you've got to clarify everything you say. Now, we have...
Boy, wait a minute. I'm getting another picture of her here. She's... Josh, your thoughts on her?
She looks very attractive in the...
very fit.
In the ref uniform, yeah.
This is the kind of thing back in the day, Playboy would have had the refs of the NFL, and they would have had, several third-tier referees half naked.
See, but look at Tomlin. You can tell he's pissed.
Yeah.
And so much bigger.
Like a head taller than the ref. And she's there giving it right back to him and trying to explain herself.
And 30 years ago, he would have taken a swing at her, and they would have looked the other way. So they've come a long way.
They have come a long way. Well, the fact that she's there is...
You've come a long way, baby.
Yes.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Well, I mean, there was a time I would say take the escalator.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Elevator. History.
Elevator, escalator.
Sorry.
Anybody? Okay. Where am I? Yeah. Stupid world record. Just trying to move things along. Okay. It's Halloween. See, tomorrow's Halloween.
Yeah.
One more day till Halloween.
Halloween.
One more day.
An attempt to break the Guinness World Record for the most people dressed up as ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Was sullied.
Oh,
no.
By bad weather.
The sheets all blow away.
Wait a minute. There's people underneath those sheets.
So it turns into kind of a unfortunate co-ed wet T-shirt contest.
No,
The BBC reports that hundreds of people donned white sheets.
Uh-oh. Was it the 1930s KKK rally?
He couldn't. You know what?
I have to say it.
Here I thought, okay, he's just going to stop at 1930s.
1930
We're
rally.
going to have to do the awful
rally.
work.
Yeah. Don't make us put KKK in our brains. No, no.
Right, no. Instead, shouted it into a microphone.
That was the old record.
The current record, 560 people?
Do you wear a fitted sheet? How does that work? Yeah. The ones at the corners of them.
Inclement weather, though, appeared to scare away participants as only 204 people gathered in Dorster's Brewery Square for the attempt. A previous attempt to break the record in 2022, organized by Manchester City Council, also failed due to bad weather. So
maybe they should stop having things in England if they don't want them to be rained out.
So
on the moors.
Yes.
Yeah, have you ever seen him play a soccer game in the sun?
It is rare.
This isn't a world record at all.
No, it's a failed world record. Failed attempt.
Running out of real.
What a great chance, though, for the ghosts to have a day out.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah, how do they know there isn't a real one in there?
Right, there could be.
That'd be a great thing to see in a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They're panning a bunch of, pathetic people in sheets with eyes cut out. All of a sudden you go by and there's a real ghost.
A real ghost. Hey, that's a great costume, pal. Thank you. Oh, nice. Way to commit.
Yeah. And why are ghosts wearing sheets all the time? What's that all about? When they were clothes?
Because they didn't have any form.
What movie was that?
Clothes.
And I think I've got a feeling it worked. I haven't seen the movie, that the guy was dressed up in a sheet and he had passed away and his wife was left. It was very sad, as I remember.
That is a wonderful movie. Not for
movie.
everybody.
No,
it's not for everybody. It's called Ghost Story.
And isn't Casey Affleck the ghost? Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a great movie.
It'll rip your heart out.
It did. It ripped my heart out.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I've seen that.
But that is what he does.
Yeah, that's what the director decided, to put him in a sheet.
In Beetlejuice, there are two ghosts, and they put on sheets as well to try to scare it.
Why is that a tradition? Do you know?
I think the tradition was that the human would wear the sheet to look ethereal and mist-like. And
did they used to bury people just in a sheet?
No. Again, they would wear the sheet just to look like they were some sort of whitely mist.
Now, we have some more Halloween requests on the way, but let's get back to the news desk with Christy Lee.
Sex experts are making news again today.
Sexperts, please.
Well, okay, sexperts.
Thank you.
Tom hates that. They spoke
That's
to the
why
New
I
York.
insist.
So they spoke to the New York Times. So it would never be a sexpert to the New York Times. It would be a sex expert.
I see.
And now, who said they were experts?
I don't know. They shared some sex myths. That they wish would go away. I can read 3.
Okay.
Out of 8.
Yeah, some of them are a little too.
Number 1, everyone else is having more sex than you.
Myth.
That's right. Debbie Hembernick at the Indiana University School of Public Health said, quote, about 1 in 3 people have had no partnered sex in the prior year.
1 in 3. Okay.
33%.
Right.
Wow.
That's a lot. She said research shows sexual activity has declined in recent years.
Overall in the world?
I don't know about in the world.
How do they know that?
Jesus.
Is that in her life, or just asking?
Myth number 2, sex means penetration. Well, Clinton told us that, didn't he? Professor of psychology, Dr. Lori Mintz, found the percentage of women who said they orgasm from penetration alone to be 4% or less.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think technically sex is penetration, though. They're just not.
What's happening?
Well, they say that sex means penetration is a myth.
No, the myth is that you can only orgasm that way. I think is what they mean, but.
Okay, that's not how it's written, but you're probably
Does it
right.
specify penetrating what?
Really?
See, here's the problem.
What do you want to hear?
Well, this is.
You know what?
We're only getting part of the story.
I mean, the previous guy.
You can really ruin a lot of surveys.
The previous guy put the hoe in high-ho silver.
But no one can dumbass over a survey, a sex survey like you can. You know that?
What's the third myth?
Your male member doesn't stack up.
Oh, the myth is, it's not good enough?
Yeah.
I see.
Likewise, studies show that many men worry that their penises do not measure up, even though many partners say they do not prefer an especially large.
Now, wait a second. You
male
can't
member.
tell us in the same survey only 4% of women orgasm through intercourse and then say, but that doesn't mean your penis doesn't stack up. Numbers suggest that is the problem.
Does it have one in there that says sleeping with bald guys helps you lose weight, ladies?
Is that really?
Same goes for smart Alex.
Does it have the one in there that the best birth control method is pulling out?
No, I don't know. That's not on my sheet.
That's just
real lube over spit. Is that?
Can't we figure out what? But there were some that you didn't want to talk about.
Racy.
Is it condoms are cheaper than college tuition? Is that in there?
Real lube versus saliva was okay.
Where have scientists fallen on the douching with soda argument?
Yeah, they found that that's not a good idea.
That was the Pepsi challenge. It managed to not work with either Pepsi or Coke. However, I hear Diet Dr. Pepper
somehow does it
from the can only.
Yeah, and you put an aspirin in the bottle and shake it up, and then you do it, right? Yeah.
I have another survey here. This one reveals people's bathroom cleaning habits.
Oh, no.
Or lack thereof. According to the poll of 2,000 adults, the average person cleans their bathroom less than once a week.
Oh, I would fall in that.
When they do clean, people spend about 10 minutes on a quick bathroom clean.
Well, sure.
What do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do?
Okay, Tom, how often do you clean your bathroom?
Be better.
After every time you go?
No, I'd like to keep it clean. It's very clean all the time.
Yes.
You could walk in.
Do you scrub the bowl every time you go?
Oh, no.
You don't have one of those wands
No,
with a scrubby brush on the end of it, and
Yeah, you got to have one of those.
If you walked in my
cleaner.
if you walked in my bathroom, it looks like you walked into a hotel room bathroom for the first time. There's nothing out.
Oh, well,
everything is put away, and it's like I have a sponge and I wash the bowl the sink every time.
You have your own drawer?
4 of them.
Oh,
wait a minute, no,
nice.
3 of them. Sorry.
yeah.
New rules, nothing out.
Nothing out. Nothing. 0.
Okay.
For both of you.
More or less.
Do you have your own bathroom? Or
No. We share a bathroom.
Oh, it's awful.
Oh,
I found out the other day that apparently the crack in the door emits too much light, so I'm now fumbling in the dark.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Man, you have
She
got
realize
to.
who pays the...
You have
what
got to
job pays
think.
that bill?
You have got to think before you talk.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
I'm just joking.
I think Josh will agree with me. You totally saved it just now. Totally saved it.
Did you see some of these common triggers for cleaning the bathroom?
Yeah, hold on. I got one more. Around 50%.
Visible feces. That's usually.
That's what happens here.
Yeah.
Around 50% admitted they only pay special attention to the bathroom when expecting guests. What if you have an unexpected guest drop in? But common triggers for cleaning include hair around the sink,
Oh, God. It makes me sick.
dirty mirrors, and clogged drains.
You ever go to someone's house and you can tell that they've been flossing and there are literally hunks of beef and chicken on the mirror.
No.
So gross. Yeah,
Where are you going?
Boy, we've all hit the mirror while flossing, but I hope
Yes,
it's
but
an
we wipe-
immediate
clean
cleanup.
it up.
Your friends.
Yeah, hair in the sink totally grosses me out.
Well, you shouldn't
There's
have to
always a
worry
whisker.
about that.
I typically, Chick, you're a bearded man, and
Yes.
you take very good care of it.
Thank you.
Would you say any given day there's a whisker or two in your
I
sink?
would think.
Yeah. It's hard to get all of them.
Yeah,
How about the shower? I don't like those pube bunnies floating around.
There's no getting
What do you
around
mean you don't
it.
like those pube bunnies?
There's no getting around it, man.
There's a way to get around pube bunnies. Yes.
Oh, that, but not the whiskers.
sure.
Yeah.
Now, Pat, I know your idea of cleaning the toilet is sort of peeing a little loop around the bowl.
Well, that can
Very,
be.
very clean.
You can power wash a couple things off.
You're kind of a mess.
Semi-dried
I think-
shrapnel.
I think it's normal to clean your bathroom once a week, right?
That sounds totally reasonable
Yes.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more than that seems, well, I don't know. You have a
Anal?
family of 6, maybe you do have to.
Well,
Yeah.
if the family's sick, sure,
Right.
but I don't.
No, not sick.
Oh,
family of six.
Six.
If you have a sick family, you probably shouldn't be there.
A lot of vomiting.
Well, we've all had food poisoning. We'll still give it another week.
Stay out of that back bathroom.
Boy.
Have you ever been in that position, Tom, where you and your whomever you're living with, both? It's an emergency. You both are like suffering from food poisoning in that bathroom. You have to. You're fighting over it.
The sink is yours.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.